again. I'm also going to be talking about how many people receive inaccurate estimates of how long they're going to have to live, because a terminally ill person is considered to have 6 months left to live. And obviously some of these people are going to want to end their lives, but what if they were given the wrong accurate time? Because there are several people who are given a time and live much longer, and they could be doing that, spending time with their family. And John Easton, head of Medical Center of Public Affairs at the University of Chicago, says that a study of terminally ill cancer patients and the physicians found that in only 37% of cases was the doctor willing to give the patient his or her best estimate of how long the patient could expect to live. Without such knowledge, patients cannot make informed choices about how to spend the remaining time or prepare themselves or their families for the kind of death they would have chosen had they been given the opportunity. There is also the factor of misdiagnosis. And then from Jessica Ferger, CBS News. Each year in the U.S., approximately 12 million adults who seek outpatient medical care are misdiagnosed. According to a new study published in the journal BMJ Quality and Safety, this figure amounts to 1 out of 20 adults and patients. 1 out of 20 adult patients and researchers say in half those cases, the misdiagnosis has potential to result in severe harm. So this just shows that several people could be misdiagnosed and told that they have something else that's terminally ill, and they could go down to end up having physician-assisted suicide because it's legal at that point, and they could be wrongfully killing themselves because at the end of the day they could totally have something else and could end up not be dying at all. And going back, this also goes against a doctor's purpose. In Dr. Paul McHugh's article, he says, the American Medical Association Code of Ethics rejects physician-assisted suicide. The AMA states physician-assisted suicide is fundamentally incompatible with the physician's role as a healer. So basically, physicians are here, like doctors and physicians are here to help people, and they're not here to be executioners. Their role is as a healer and to make people, if they are dying, as comfortable as possible, like hospice care and things like that. And also this endangers weak and vulnerable people, like people with mental illnesses or people who are of lower incomes. Matt Hodra, in his article, How Assisted Suicide Discriminates Against the Poor and Disabled, when you deal with the issue of poverty, this immediately rises up. Care is expensive, but assisted suicide is not, which is going back to my point before, talked about how people who are sick and don't have the money to pay for these expenses are going to have to sometimes even result to having to kill themselves instead of fight through what they want to. And finally, Dr. Ryan Anderson in his article says people who deserve society's assistance are instead offered accelerated death. So instead of being offered to help, some of these people are going to be offered just an easy way out and to not spend time with their family.